Hello, everybody. Welcome to Outside the Comfort Zone.
How are you doing?
We talk about things we probably shouldn't talk about. I'm doing great. How are you?
I am hungover.
That's good.
Super great, though.
I'm not.
Oh, well, it's not good. It is not good.
Being hungover is the 5th worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I think that's factual.
Behind 9/11, the Holocaust, people who don't use their signals.
Yes.
Babies with shit on their face, or like kids with like sticky fingers.
That feeling you get when you're kind of hungry, but also you don't really know what to eat. I feel like that would be number 4.
No, I feel like stubbing your toe. That's like number 1. That's like the worst thing in the entire world.
More than 9/11? We're starting off so strong! Hi! My name is Ashley. This is Justin.
I'm Justin.
Paranoid right now. I have some like soup in my teeth because I was having chicken noodle soup.
How do you get soup in your teeth?
Like chicken.
Oh, like the chicken in the soup.
No, like the broth. I think it's on my teeth.
I think the broth is on my teeth.
No, but I'm fine. So, really quickly, do you want to run through your week and then we'll get into Patreon and
I got a job.
Stuff? I know, I heard.
So, I got a job, which is, I'm so happy.
So you're staying in the city?
I'm staying in Edmonton.
Oh my god, the podcast can keep going.
We can keep going. I am not moving. Yeah, so I got a job right now. It's part-time while I finish school, and then hopefully it turns into full-time. And
oh my god, that's so exciting.
Yeah, it's a sweet job, too.
Do you get to talk about it at all?
The mic is 100% in the frame.
It's falling down.
It fell down into the frame. We're just going to keep talking.
Keep going. I wonder if you touching the mic is... Yeah, I totally did. You touched it, and it was like
So loud?
So loud.
Okay, I'm just going to go like this.
Okay, let's see if this is better.
I'm pretty sure I'm loosening it. Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck shit.
We'll just start again.
Fuck shit. No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
We're good.
No, it's falling.
I don't want to... Okay, no, we're good. So pretty much, I don't know. I'm not going to talk about my job yet, specifics, but it's at a production... Nailed it. It's at a production company in Edmonton.
Wonderful.
So they shoot like TV shows and stuff. So
do they know that you do these videos?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure they can figure it out. It's not that hard.
Hey, I talk about 9/11.
Yeah, I talk about 9/11 and how stubbing your toe is way worse.
Did you see the Justin Bieber roast?
I saw like highlights of it.
Did you see the first
fucking
roaster
hilarious.
and how he was like, "Oh, my dad died on 9/11."
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Oh my god, that's the worst,
Yeah.
best joke I've ever heard in my entire life."
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, my dad died on 9/11, and I was always really sad that I didn't have a dad until I saw yours."
Now
He's
I'm
like,
glad
I'm glad my dad's dead.
And then he talked about how like some movie with planes is the first worst
Soul Plane.
experience. Yeah.
Soul Plane is because Snoop Dogg and Ludacris were in it.
Oh my god, that guy was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he was.
I like that guy a lot.
I like the other guy. Fuck, what's his name?
I really liked Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart was funny, but she didn't even like make fun of Justin Bieber.
No.
I like Shaq, like trying to read the teleprompter. He was like
trying to read.
Yeah, no, he was like, what kind of bitch goes and eggs their neighbor's house? That caused $20,000 worth of damage. And he's like,
why'd you do that, Justin?
And then he was like, imagine how much damage it would be if you threw like a man. He like looked at Justin because he was like, I don't know, it was funny. It was a funny joke, but it was just funny watching him trying to read the teleprompter.
Because after that I went on and I was like searching up other roasts and I watched Donald Trump's roast.
Oh yeah?
Did you ever see Mike the Situation roast him?
No.
I have never seen anyone bomb quite so hard.
Really?
It was so
just him trying to
hilarious.
make jokes. Apparently the Charlie Sheen one is really, really funny.
I need to rewatch that. I did see it, and I really enjoyed it. But, like, I didn't even think that they made that much fun of Justin Bieber. I thought they were pretty tame. I know that
they weren't very tame about Justin Bieber.
I thought
the one guy was like, you used to fuck Selena Gomez.
And
he's like, that's just another fact that says the dirty Mexicans will do shit the Americans don't want to. And he's like, why'd you break up with her, Justin? I heard it was because she grew a mustache before you could.
That's not even mean at Justin Bieber. That's just mean at Selena
That's
Gomez.
just mean at Selena Gomez.
Like,
no, and then she was like, and then the one lady was like, Justin, I figured out where you got all your dance moves from. It was from you dodging a coat hanger in the womb from your 17-year-old mother.
That was fucking hilarious. There were like 3 bad jokes. Like really, really harsh ones. They could have been so much more mean.
Or like Ron Burgundy.
He was so good.
He's like, oh yeah, I like him. He has spunk.
Nice work, son.
Yeah, nice work, son. He got spunk and probably a couple other STDs. Yeah.
Moxie,
spunk. Yeah.
So you got a job.
I did.
Justin Bieber roast was a big part of our week, obviously.
That made me happy.
That was like a week and a half ago. I got really drunk last night, did like a 4-hour now, and that is literally the highlight of my week. What
else did I do last week? I didn't do much.
No, it's long weekend right now. We're filming this on Easter.
I mean, like, I did a shit ton. So right now, I'm going to be working, like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And like, those are, like, 9 to 5s. And also going to school. So I'll be doing school, like, nights, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then, like, Tuesday, Thursday, and then probably weekends.
So, no more podcasts. This is the last one.
This will be the last podcast ever.
That should be the title. The final podcast.
The final podcast ever.
Yeah, and then people will be like, what? And we'll be like, fuck off, just kidding, LOL.
JK, we're gonna have too many.
Yeah, just like when those people are like, quitting YouTube.
Oh, I saw Furious 7.
Oh, was it sad?
It was so fucking good, and I cried.
What did they do for Paul Walker? Because I heard that they, like, sent him off.
They did, like, a huge tribute at the end, and I was like, don't fucking cry, Justin. And I was like, Jamie's bawling, and I was like, no, don't do it. And then right when the credits started rolling, I was like, fuck! And like a single tear fell. I was like, shit! Because it was so sad. Like, it was only, like, the movie was just so good.
Okay.
It was so good. The movie was so good, but yeah, the ending is just so sad because, like, pretty much all of the, like, the cast members are like there, and like Paul Walker's like driving off, and like Ludacris and Vin Diesel and like all of them are just like and because like he doesn't die in the movie, he just like leaves, but they're like Vin Diesel like doesn't say goodbye to him. He's like, yeah, there is no goodbyes, like we're always gonna be together, we're always gonna be brothers. And like they filmed all of that after he died, right? So like the entire thing was all about how like they're not going to say goodbye because they're always going to be together and they're going to see each other again one day. And then he, like, drove off, and then it, like, went up to the sky, and it was, like, a bright light, and then it went into white, and then it said, for Paul, and I was like, oh!
Okay, I'm, like, kind of tearing up right now.
Oh, it was so good. Oh my God. Like, it's so good. I'm not going to ruin, like, actually what happened in the movie, but, yeah, the ending, and then they did, like, a huge tribute for Paul Walker before the credits, like,
oh my God, that's so fucking sad.
Oh, it was so good.
Well, now I'm depressed. Thanks.
Well, and then I left the theater and I was like, fucking movie, stupid fucking movie.
I hate this goddamn fucking stupid movie.
I was pissed off because it made me cry, but it's such a good movie.
No, that's super depressing. So, in other news, Patreon!
Did you hear, hey, you know how, like was it last week or 2 weeks ago, I showed you the pig with the human face?
Yeah, there's a lamb
There's
or
a lamb.
Or something.
There's a lamb now with a human face.
I googled it the other day. It was not as bad as the pig.
No.
It just kind of looked like he
because it was still, because it was furry.
Yeah.
The pig is just like skin, so it's weirder.
Yeah, I don't know. I was more disturbed by the pig.
The pig with the penis on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was a time. Remember that time?
That was a time.
Okay, so we are quickly going to do Patreon. If you don't know what Patreon is, if you like this podcast and you like the fact that we have a mic falling into our faces, and you like the fact that, oh, I'm so pretty lit and there's a camera and it's nice.
Do we need to do this?
Yeah, not today.
Okay.
Because we still haven't emailed her, but sometime soon.
Okay.
But if you want to support us financially, then you can go to Patreon and donate money. Just whatever money you want to donate, you can just do that, and you get rewards, and you can stop donations anytime. You can, do $5 for one video and then skip a video, and it's totally up to you. And we Skype call you, or we shout out your stuff, just like we're going to do right now for all these wonderful people.
We got Karmyn, Sam, and Laura.
Babes.
They're babes.
Babes.
We got Lena at LenaRose725, and her Instagram's also LenaRose725. We got Megan, MKNicole83.
Beautiful.
And her Instagram is MeganNicoleK83.
It is.
Nailed it.
Yep.
MellyTheKitten, Melissa. Her Instagram is, MellyTheKitten. Then we got Bethany Drake.
Yep.
She's a ginger singer.
Yep.
We got Justin. We're going to answer one of his questions.
We sure are.
You can probably bring that up while I'm finishing this.
I don't have it on my phone. It's on the laptop.
All right.
Alrighty then.
And then we got Floraisa.
And we said it right.
I said it right. You said it wrong.
No, I said it right.
Because you're a dumb shit.
That's mean.
At Floraisa, and her Instagram is also Floraisa, and her Twitter, her Tumblr. What is Tumblr?
Tumblr is a blog with funny pictures, GIFs, and a lot of 12-year-olds who think that they are social activists. And they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Except for those of you who do, please.
That still doesn't, is it like Facebook?
No.
It's like Instagram?
No. It's different. Like, it's not going to be like something and then be popular.
Well, I'm sure it's probably like Instagram, but with just like cartoons instead of pictures. You just scroll and there's just shit. It's like Instagram.
There's like videos and okay, whatever.
So it's just Instagram.
No, it's just.
It's Instagram, but on a computer.
Just read, Justin. Just read. What is her Tumblr?
Along 6 months.tumblr.com. That means she's pregnant and she's 6 months along.
Okay, well, let's start that rumor.
We got Courtney Jade.
Which we need to make her nickname today.
Gemini.
We didn't make it last time though.
Oh shit.
That's what you're gonna
I think that just came in my mind.
Gemini.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Maybe it won't be Gemini. Her blog is killabakalal at wordpress.com. We'll put that in the description because I don't know how to fucking say that. Yep. We got Ray. Her Twitter is at IllusionRay. She's Ray Bay.
She is.
Her blog is made of scars and stuff.wordpress.com. I think, is that a Harry Potter thing?
I would think so. Yeah.
Because he has like a lightning bolt on his face.
Sure.
That makes him have superpowers.
Okay.
Which I think is...
That's exactly how wizardry works. You get a scar, and then you have superpowers for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I would like to see? Harry Potter versus like Superman.
Okay.
Okay, and then we got Caitlin.
Yeah.
I guess we'll get to her.
We will.
We'll get to her later. We got to Skype call her.
We gotta Skype you. Yeah. So that.
Hey, wait.
Patreon. What? What?
Did she send this in an envelope or on Patreon?
In an envelope, not on Patreon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we have to make Caitlin's nickname now because we did not do that last time.
Yes.
She is from South Africa, correct?
She is from South Africa. I remember this. Wait, didn't I already do this?
No, you said South Africa and you're like, oh, this is going to make her nickname so easy. And I'm like, cool, can't wait. And then we just didn't do it.
Oh, blood diamonds are from South Africa. Apartheid.
What did you just say?
Apartheid.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Kites. They fly a lot of kites in South Africa. Kites and wizardry. Alright, gotta get the juices flowing here. Gotta get the juices flowing. Alright, so we got South Africa. So rocks. Because... okay, so blood diamonds are from South Africa. And diamonds are sold in jewelry stores.
Jewelry store.
If you break down the word jewelry, Jew, Lurie, a Jewish person named Lori.
Okay.
Lori is from The Walking Dead.
True.
She got pregnant and died. Death is a symbol. White is like what death is because it's like heavenly, right? Okay. So then you go to like the white and you're like,
this is racist.
Apartheid. And then you're like South Africa. And then you're like, there's like the South Africa has like a point in it. And a diamond is also shaped like that. Mm-hmm. So then you think of diamonds and you're like, what other gems are there? Jade.
Okay.
There's also jades.
Yes, sure.
And jades are going to be... They're born in May. Okay. Jades are only excavated in the month of May because it gives them the perfect shine.
Yeah. Fact.
If you're born in May, you're a Gemini.
So your nickname is Gemini?
So your nickname is Gemini. Obviously.
I am so sorry.
What's her actual name? Courtney Jade. Well,
that's where you got Jade from. I'm like, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be the worst nickname. Your nickname is Jade.
Your nickname is
just
Jade.
Your fucking name.
Okay, you're Gemini.
Oh my god.
Jemmy.
So
Oscar Mayer Wieners.
So your name is Wiener.
Oscar. I like Oscar. Yeah, your name's Oscar.
So we have this box, as I'm sure those of you who are watching can see, and I'm just thinking now, should we have this as an extra Patreon video, or should we do this, because I feel like SoundCloud, us just describing foods, might not be the greatest thing.
Well, I'm not sure that this even fits into our podcast.
Mainly I just want to eat, because I'm a little fucking hungry.
I feel like...
Those are really good.
Oh, those are?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this after.
Okay. So if you go to Patreon, we can do like Patreon only videos, and we sometimes eat. And I'm gonna upload the fanfiction one that we did last time today.
You better damn well upload it.
I'm gonna fucking do it. Can you get one of Justin's questions?
Sure.
Then I'm gonna go to Ask FM because you know what? We just don't have any topics in the hat today, so we're super prepared for this.
That makes it good because then I can complain about shit that happened to me. Okay, so I heard a commercial today. Okay,
this is new.
Okay, I'm gonna bring up his
Bring up his questions and then bitch.
Okay.
But really, okay, I just got a question that's like, how do you make your boyfriend more confident in fisting your asshole?
How do you make your boyfriend more confident in fisting your asshole?
Yeah.
Tell him he has a large hand. Mm-hmm. Because then it's like, hey,
thank you for that ass.
What do you mean more like, why does he have to be confident to fist your asshole?
I don't know. I guess he's just too insecure to fist it properly.
He probably thinks his hand isn't big enough.
To properly rip apart your
To
asshole.
properly insert it into one's rectum.
Oh my
so
God.
I don't know where to find it.
So go to podcast.
Oh, there's a podcast one.
Well, it'll be like way down. Like way down.
Okay, so let's go to... We all know Ashley is super slutty.
Intimate.
So she probably won't have an answer for this question. But what celebrity would you not ever want to fuck? You're like, nobody.
I'd fuck anybody. I don't care.
What was one that you would never want? Most. I would say most. Jack Black.
You don't want to fuck Jack Black?
No.
Shocking.
He'd be like, riggedy-giddy-giddy-giddy.
I couldn't do Will Ferrell.
No. Mm-mm. Or like, I'm just gonna name men. What's his face? The guy that's like, bah! The Canadian guy. Jim Carrey. Fuck Jim Carrey. I could not do it.
No.
His face is too cokey.
Couldn't do Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner? Oh, I could.
No, I know.
Easy.
You could. You're a big slut. Oh my God, I have no idea.
Seth Rogen.
I could do Seth Rogen.
Really?
Yeah.
What about like James Franco?
Oh, I could do James Franco. Yeah.
What about like that old guy that, what's his name? Fuck, was it Danny? They know who I'm talking about. He's always in the Seth Rogen and James Franco movies. Danny, he has like the beard. He's bigger. He has like an afro.
Wait, the black guy?
No.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Danny.
That's probably not even his name.
Danny.
No.
Yes, he was in This Is the End.
Which person was it?
Danny. They play themselves.
Oh my God, that's not Danny. That's what the fuck. He was in Wolf of Wall Street.
No, that's Jonah Hill.
Okay.
No, not him.
Wait, Danny with like the black hair that sticks up, and he was like lanky, and he had like anxiety, and he couldn't go up to
No,
the
not him.
Okay, who the fuck is Danny?
The guy that was the asshole when like when Emma Watson like broke into the house. He was like the asshole. He was like in the tub smoking the cigar.
Oh, did he own Channing Tatum after?
I think so.
No, I would not fuck Danny.
What's his name?
I don't know.
It's Danny. It's not the Channing Tatum I would fuck.
Oh my God, I would do so many dirty things to Channing Tatum.
What's his name? Jesus. I don't think his name is Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
We go to heaven and Jesus has like Channing Tatum on a leash. She's like, come here, boy.
Come on. Hump his leg.
Hump my leg.
Alright, you just keep thinking. I'm gonna
That
do
was a
another
weird
one.
movie.
That was a great movie.
Let's just go through some of his questions.
Yeah, let's continue doing this. We're gonna make you send us new questions every time.
What question do you get tired of people asking you?
Oh. How old are you?
I hate what time is it in Canada.
Oh my God!
That pisses me off so much. Well, it's like, it's the most ignorant question ever. When they Snapchat me or ask me, what time is it in Canada? I'm like, that's
in
like
which
me.
Time zone?
That's like me asking, what time is it in the United States?
Like,
it's like 5 different times or 4 different times, and who fucking cares?
Yeah, why? Why do you? Is it day or night? Like, that's a more reasonable question. Like, AM
Like
or
if I
PM?
said, what time is it in England? That's more interesting, because then it's like, okay, it's 2 a.m. there, it's noon here.
Yeah.
But it's just like, if you're in New York and you're like, hey, what time is it? I'm like, it's 7. You're like, cool.
It's 8 here.
Like, what time is it in Canada? I don't know. It's between 6 and 9.
Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know. That one's super
That
annoying.
one pisses me off.
Where do you go to school bugs me because it freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
but
why
that's...
do you want to know? Are
yeah.
you trying to kidnap me? Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't really get any questions that are sent to my Ask FM that you can Google where people are like, what is the definition of a tampon? Or what is foreplay? I get what is foreplay all the time, and I'm like, fucking Google it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a fucking dictionary for you.
I'm
Google
not a
it.
fucking dictionary, you dumb slut.
Just Google it. Oh god. If Google can answer your question, please.
Or I hate the ones that are like, my boyfriend has cheated on me about 14 times in the last 2 weeks, but I still love him. What should I do? I'm like, just suck his dick.
Like, obviously put
Make
up with it.
him like you more, because he obviously doesn't.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Those questions drive me crazy.
Like, I appreciate the, like, questions that come from a younger audience, because, like, I went through some of that stuff too. I liked a guy who didn't treat me very nicely, but if a guy's cheating on you like 15 times, like, stop.
Or like ones that are like, I'm 12 and I'm dating a 28-year-old. Is that weird? I'm like,
age gaps. That question, what, like, is this an okay age gap? I'm like 15 and he's 16. Is that okay? I'm like, fucking obviously that's okay.
No, you have to be within 3 weeks of each other.
Yeah.
Or else it's disgusting.
It's illegal and horrible. Or like, I'm 18 and he's 20. Is that cool? And then there's like, I'm 20 and he's 50. Is that okay? Like, it's legal. Yeah, like, my opinion should not matter to you at all.
I don't give a shit.
No. Oh my god. I mean, I can understand that, like, I'm 13 and he's 16. Is that okay?
I get that. What's that stupid chick that you do the podcast with? What's her name?
Oh, what a cunt. I saw that. I see that every time he goes through his, like, Ask FM, it's like, Ashley's a cunt. Like, well, how did you know?
That's in, yeah.
I try to hide it so well.
That's in, like, all of my Ask. You try to hide it so well, but you're just like, sometimes it just falls out.
Sometimes I'm just a cunt. I love that word, by the way. That is the one swear word that I love, and I love that other people hate it, so it just has so much more power when you say it.
Why do you love it?
I just like it.
I don't like that word.
I like it a lot.
Besides California, what 3 U.S. states would you like to visit?
New York, Chicago.
Why do you want to go to Chicago?
Because they have really good pizza there.
You're so fat.
And Hawaii.
I want to go to Tennessee.
Why?
Because it'd be cool. It's completely different.
Why?
Because it's like the Alberta of the states.
So fucking awful.
Florida.
Do you want to get eaten by zombie people and go to Florida? Or beaten over the head by a lazy lady who's, like, high on cocaine? Or, like, which of these Florida stories have made you want to go there?
I like beaches. I like warm weather. Fuck off. This is my life.
That's what Hawaii is for.
Leave me alone. Jesus. I'll follow my own dreams, Mom. Hawaii, I've been there and it's amazing.
Oh, I want to go so bad.
What foreign country do you want to visit?
Italy, for the food.
Because you're a fat ass.
Pasta. Like, it's
You can have pasta here and it probably tastes the exact fucking same.
No, but it's Italian pasta and they have pesto sauce.
You know what? I want to go to Russia so I can have McDonald's there. Because, it's completely different because it's Russian.
Like, I want to go to Russia to have vodka.
Yeah. It's like, I can just fucking drink it here.
You know what? And it's pretty there, too. But, like, fuck you, I like Italian food enough to pay thousands of
dollars. I want to go to, like... I want to go to, Greece.
Why?
Because they have, like, sweet beaches. I like fucking beaches. Fuck off.
God,
they have sweet beaches there.
Got some sweet bitches.
Like, we go to the beaches. We get some fucking beaches. It'd be beaching. Yeah. I want to go to... Stop reading. Fuck off. We're talking about this. We're talking about countries right now.
He's so moody today, guys.
I hate you.
He hasn't eaten all day, and he's so pissed.
I need a fucking Snickers.
You're not yourself when you're hungry, Justin.
Maybe I am myself when I'm hungry. When I'm full, I'm just stupid.
I don't like Snickers. I like Mars bars.
I don't like you.
Mars bars are so much better than Snickers.
I don't like either of them.
Mars bars and Twix.
I want beef jerky.
We have beef jerky in the fridge. You can't have any. Fuck you. Continue.
Okay. Justin, what classic movie would you love to remake? I don't want to remake any movie. Because most classic movie remakes are shitty. But the new Jurassic World looks pretty good.
Okay.
But that's not a remake.
Alright.
If you two were the last two people on Earth after some horrible...
Some word that Justin doesn't know how to say.
Calamity.
After a catastrophe.
Okay, so it doesn't say catastrophe. I can read that. Okay, I don't know how to read that word. I feel dumb. You feel dumb because you don't know how to read it either. Calamity. But what is it?
It's a catastrophe, obviously.
Wiped everyone else out. Would you have sex to save the human race, or would humanity die out?
You know what? This question pisses me off because I get this all the time.
I would try and find some sort of animal.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah. Like, you know that lamb with the human face? That was me experimenting.
I feel like it's the end of Cabin in the Woods where you just kind of let the world burn. Like, it's time for new things to take over.
Yeah, you're like,
point.
Government's underground.
Well,
there's about 400 monsters here. I don't understand this movie anymore. I'm just gonna die.
I mean, it's time. Maybe the monsters will do a better job than we've done because clearly we haven't done that.
Well, if everybody dies out, then eventually, like, the dinosaurs will come back, and they're pretty sweet.
Yeah, dinosaurs are cool. They deserve a second chance. Humanity clearly doesn't because we had Hitler, you know?
Yeah, there's no dinosaur Hitler.
Well, there probably was. It was probably a Tyrannosaurus Rex or something.
No, Tyrannosaurus Rexes were actually pretty nice, I think. I met one.
Justin's
I think, like, the Velociraptors were, like, the assholes.
Oh, yeah, because they could fly and...
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you know that they're actually not that big?
How big are they?
Like
How big is it?
You know, like, the Velociraptor, you know, like, Jurassic Park, where it's, like, freaking, like, bigger than, like, cars? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, they're, like, the size of a German Shepherd.
Oh.
I learned that because I talked to paleontologists.
That's cute. Talked to like a Ross Geller this.
But that's like the biggest Velociraptor. It's like the size of a dog.
Oh hey, you went to Drumheller this weekend. How's that?
I didn't.
Oh okay.
It got canceled. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Would you rather be invisible from the waist down or have feathers covering your whole body?
I don't understand why either of those are a thing.
I don't understand why either of those are a bad thing. I would love to have fucking feathers and be invisible from the waist. What? Invisible from the waist down?
I'd be invisible from the waist down. But then a guy would have a valid excuse to be like, whoops, Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, Porky.
I actually didn't know which hole I was putting it in. Like, I'm sorry. So I just...
That's true.
Yeah, you know. But I would never have to worry about my butt looking good. And then you could freak out so many people because it's like, how are you walking?
How are you... No, because you would have, like, from the waist down, you would just be invisible, but you'd have, like, pants on and stuff.
Why would you need to wear pants?
Well, you wouldn't have to, but to look normal and walk around like a normal person, you put fucking shoes and pants on and you're fine.
And, I mean, you could just shit just in the middle of nowhere. And it's like, what is that coming out of like, your body?
Because they would see pants down to your knees, and you going like this.
No, if you're walking around with no pants on, because you're invisible anyways, you can just, like, pee, and it's like, what is happening?
No, because then people would know when you're invisible. They get to know that, like, okay, that's the chick that's invisible. They'd be like, if you, like, she's just taking a dump over there. If there's a human shit on the sidewalk, everyone's gonna assume it's you.
Well, no, you hide it, but then you go out and...
Why don't you just go to the fucking toilet? Do you really want to shit in public for some reason?
That's just like the one main benefit I saw is that you can poop anywhere.
I would love to be invisible from the waist down.
Yeah, so would I.
Because then I could be like, yeah, I'm huge. And then they would have no idea of knowing without having sex with me.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, they could just like grab it and be like, no, you're not.
No, because would they be able to? Well, they'd be able to feel it, right? It's just invisible.
Yeah.
Or would they not be able to feel it?
No, you're.
That would suck. That'd be the end of my life.
Then it's feathers all the way.
Then I'll get fucking feathers. I'll find some chick that's into it.
Oh my god, you could date a furry if you were into covered with feathers, you know.
A Furby?
A furry.
Furby.
Furry.
They're creepy. They blink. They're like Furby.
That's exactly what they're like.
Creepy as fuck. Is Mike Holmes a Canadian TV superstar?
Yeah, Holmes on Holmes.
That's like people are like, yeah, Holmes on Holmes. They're just like, what does he do? It's like, well, he does Holmes. It's like, no, nobody fucking cares about him. Okay.
You know who's really hot though on HGTV is Scott from Income Property. He's a fucking babe. He's married with 2 daughters, which I think is bullshit, and we can get around that and find a way for our love to just work. But he's beautiful.
I don't know what any of that is. Make up a new dance move on the spot and demonstrate it. I don't think that's a new dance move. Sure. That's called the I'm white and I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. Jinkies. Who's your favorite Scooby-Doo character? I like Shaggy because he's so stoner-ish.
I just wish I was a stoner.
Shaggy and Scooby are both just like huge stoners.
I feel like it would be really hard to be like Shaggy because you'd be hungry all the time, and that's really distracting for me when I'm hungry.
That's like you though.
Yeah,
you are hungry all the time. Except for he's not fat.
So fuck off. I am Shaggy. However, I like Daphne because she's a strong woman who don't need no man, even though Fred's a little fucker. And she probably fucks him while they're in, like, the haunted house.
She definitely...
She's into some weird shit.
Yeah, she's like, everyone split up, you come with me, Daphne. And then you just, like, go into a closet and takes her down.
It takes her down. She's like, actually, I don't really want to go with you this time, Fred. Please stop. Please stop.
I don't want to go with you. We're splitting up and you're coming with me. She's like, okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, I feel like she's behind the scenes in charge, and she, like, takes Fred, and she's like, you make sure that we split up together because we need to go fuck in this haunted house. And he's like, Daphne, we have work to do. She's like, no, you know I get really horny when we're in haunted houses, Fred.
And you know I'm horny when I'm scared.
You know I need you to protect me. God damn it, Fred.
Daphne's the stupid one, right?
No. I think she's nice.
No,
she's
the stupid ginger.
No. Oh, yeah. But Sarah Michelle Gellar plays her in the, like, live-action Scooby-Doo, and I'm all about Sarah Michelle Gellar, so.
Why do women wear
Reading's hard.
Why do women wear low-cut necklines that show off their cleavage and then get all pissy when guys stare at their boobs?
Because it's not for you, Justin! Sometimes I like my non-tits to be out. Sometimes I wear a push-up bra so they look good for me. Anyways.
It's because they're whores. Okay.
Oh my god. Justin's going to hell.
What if God, speaking of hell,
where you're going?
What if God were one of us? Just a slob like one of us, a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. It sounds like a stupid song. Yeah, it sounds like a stupid song that I didn't like.
I'm pretty sure that is a song.
Speaking of AC/DC mashups, there's this. Okay. If you were an evil genius, how would you destroy the world? I would make my bottom half invisible and then shit everywhere.
Oh, God. I would make girls touch my invisible dick to see how big it is. I think that's a pretty good answer.
I'm clicking on this link that he gave us. Oh, It's a virus.
Ah, no!
Oh, it's a picture of his...
Thunderbusters.
It's a...
This is going to be super loud. We do not have the rights to this song.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I need everyone really quickly who is, like, listening to this actively and paying attention to what I'm saying to please, dear God, go and watch Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life on YouTube, because I need Justin to watch it immediately after this podcast so we can talk about it, because it's absolutely the greatest thing.
We're doing a unit after this podcast, which actually doesn't help you guys at all, because it's...
Yeah, it doesn't help you, but I'm just saying, like, follow us on Twitter, and then we'll let you know when we go on, whatever. Yeah, maybe don't shut that because you got the thing on.
Yeah, fuck you. No, you know what, actually?
You know what?
I'm sick of your
fuck
shit.
You.
I heard a radio commercial.
30 minutes late today.
I wasn't. I was 30 minutes early. I heard a radio commercial on the radio, and it was like this thing. I don't know what it was for. It was like, bitches be bitches, but it was like a girl that was like, hey, do you want to be my wingman this weekend? Mm-hmm. And the other lady was like, you mean you're a wing woman? And she's like, haha, wing lady. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, wing chick. And then she's like, I'll be your chicken wing. And then the commercial ended. I didn't know what it was for.
This is only funny because I was reading Ask FM questions and I only heard the I'll be your chicken wing. I don't know what it's for.
The commercial ended with I'll be your chicken wing. And then it was just like, well, friends are bitches. And then it just like ended the commercial. I don't know what it's for.
It's probably like a engagement ring commercial.
Chicken?
Yeah.
I'll be your chicken wing. I'll be the doorman.
I don't understand what's happening right now. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Is it okay to have a 3-inch penis?
So here's the thing. Okay. 3-inch penises.
3-inch wieners.
If it is flaccid, then yes, that's totally fine. If it is erect, then no.
I think if I was dating someone with a 3-inch dick, it would be a situation like The Unhung Hero, I think that's what it's called, on Netflix, that documentary. I can't fucking talk today, you guys, I'm so sorry. Where his girlfriend broke up with him because of his small dick. I feel like that would be, like, I would date him for a while and I'd be like, yeah, this is fun, whatever. But if he wanted to get serious, I wouldn't be able to do it because too small.
Too small.
Too small.
But then some girls might be like, I just need a small one because I'm into that.
They're tiny and they need a small little dick to...
Small little wee-wee.
Small little pee-pee.
Small little pee-pee to put in their little VV.
In their little VV. I love that. What if you're uncomfortable with your body so you don't want to get naked or have sex with your boyfriend?
What you do, Just work out. No. Just be comfortable.
What good advice! Actually, I was super uncomfortable with my body before I got naked in front of someone for the first time.
It's because you're gross.
Thanks. And it was just seeing their face not be, like, super disgusted and seeing
just, like, drop it and they're like, oh! Oh!
It was actually really comforting just to have them not only not be grossed out, but have them get hard, like, immediately. And I was like, cool, my body's nice. Yeah. And sometimes that's...
If it happens in front of your brother, that doesn't count.
Ew! Why would you go there? That's so gross.
I don't know. That was weird.
That was weird.
Blah.
What's
What's
Okay.
Okay.
Did you have something to say?
No.
Thank you. Just stop talking.
You have a small dick. Just make it bigger.
Just.
Was that
totally
this question?
Different.
That was a totally different question.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Oh Lord.
I'm in love with
Lord.
Look, it says I'm in love with you from an ex-BF. Okay. Okay, so I'm a virgin, but not tight at all because I masturbate with a dildo. What should I do? Please help. Vagina stretch. They go back to the same size, so you're fine.
Wait, what? Okay, wait. She's a virgin. She masturbates with a dildo, so she's not tight.
She thinks she's not tight. You might not be, like, never touched your vagina kind of tight, but you're still fine.
If it's, like... If you can fit this in there, and you can't feel it, then...
Then that's a problem.
No, that's cool.
But
that's
vaginas stretch, and, okay, here's the thing.
Babies come out of them.
Babies come out of them, and then they still get tight again. So the guys who are like, oh, this girl was so loose, sorry that your tiny dick could not make us feel good in our vagina that can just birth babies, and then, I'm sorry, your dick's too small. That's
it's
what
like,
I apologize
you know what it's like?
for.
It's like a lizard, like when they get their tail cut off, it just grows back. That's like a chick when she has a baby. It's just like, wow! And it's just like this big. And then it's just like, whoop.
Do you understand how big babies are? Because they're not this big.
Babies are like this long, so that means it has to be like at least this wide.
Yeah, that's a vagina hole. It's like this big. Yeah, absolutely.
It's the size of...
I could get out of that hole right now.
You could fit 2 basketballs side by side within a vagina.
I've never felt so much, like, imaginary pain in my entire life. Why would you do that?
Or 1 basketball.
Oh,
yeah.
Like a football coming out.
That's pretty big.
No,
That's
not like this way, but like
an NFL football.
Yeah.
Like a little small
no,
one.
tiny football.
Because NFL footballs are just for babies. And the CFL footballs are for, like, the size of a baby. Okay.
The fanfic on Wattpad was making me really wet, the one about you and Justin. And it's so awkward. I'm glad that you guys get off from the fanfiction.
Thanks for sharing.
You should do a vibrator/dildo video on different uses. Alright, maybe we'll do that for Patreon.
If you give us money, we'll get naked.
He'll get naked. I'll not do that.
I will.
Okay, do you have any questions that you wanted to reach to? Because I know that there's a couple that I wanted to talk about.
No, you talk about what you want to talk about.
Alright. Tips for a hand job. How to lubricate the penis if you don't have any lube. This is something that I think we should talk about, and we should also call this one the perfect hand job. How do you give the perfect hand job?
You have to say it like that when you have to do it. You're just like,
job.
So I'm about to give you the perfect hand job. And then you get really freaked out and then you walk out.
Yeah, no. I think Eliza Schlesinger says that the perfect hand job is 45 minutes, no lube, 100% eye contact the entire time, go. Right? Doesn't that sound nice?
45 minutes is pretty long.
You can't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop.
It's just like, I think that would be a lot of pressure for me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like 45 minutes later, I'm like, come on, Justin, keep your head in the game.
Anyone who can last for 45 minutes, I don't want to fuck with them. Because I cannot last that long. And then it starts to hurt.
It's very easy to last long when you have a condom on.
Well, you know what? I'm just going to tell all men out here, we don't need you to last for like an hour. We just need a little foreplay, in and out for 10 minutes maybe, cuddle us until we fall asleep. That's it. You're welcome. It's so fucking easy.
But it's not.
It is.
It's really not.
Just get hard and
because afterwards you gotta pee.
Oh yeah.
So that breaks up the cuddling. It's just like, oh, and then it's like gotta pee, and then you leave, and then I'm like, I'm hungry, and then I go upstairs, make myself some food.
No, you always have food beside you. You're like, hey, we're gonna have sex tonight, right? Okay, so you
I'm
have
gonna
a
go make some
sandwich
sandwich.
ready.
Oh, you go make food, and then you have it beside you ready.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
then
like
you
it's
have
just
like a pee bucket, so
that gives you have a catheter
that you insert after sex.
just in case.
Yeah.
No, so you make a sandwich, and then you're like, I really want to eat that sandwich, and then she's like, come on, baby. I'm like, fuck this, never mind, I'm eating the sandwich, and then I eat the sandwich. I'm like, I'm too full, leave me alone.
Don't touch me. But you have to have the sandwich on, like, right by the door to the bathroom, so you grab it once you come back into bed, you eat it in bed,
you grab it, and then you eat it while you're peeing.
Yeah, so you're really ready to go when you get back.
Ready to go what?
Cuddle. You're ready to cuddle.
Oh, I don't want to cuddle when I'm full.
Well, you know what, stop being such a bitch.
I want to cuddle when I want to go to bed.
Don't you want to sleep when you're full? I only want to sleep when I'm full.
Yeah. Lots of the time I want to, like... I've been angry lately. Let's talk about my feelings. Okay. I have been wanting to punch things lately.
Why?
I'm not sure.
Okay. And how does that make you feel?
Angry.
And
I don't know. I just want to hit things. And I want to go to, like, the shooting range.
And kill somebody?
And just shoot stuff.
Okay.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
Okay.
I just want to hurt things.
Okay, that's nice.
Like animals. No, I'm joking. I don't hurt animals. Would you ever, like, pick up an iguana?
Yes.
Have you picked up an iguana?
Yes.
Would you ever pick up a fish?
Yep.
Hey, have you ever picked up a fish? What about a barracuda? A barracuda!
Where is this coming from?
I don't know.
I would pick up any reptile.
Okay.
Except for no arachnids.
Have you seen that video that's going viral right now on YouTube?
Is it spiders?
Yeah.
Nope, I don't want to see it.
It's this guy in Australia. Apparently he reached in to, like, open his door handle.
Mm-mm.
And he, like, felt something furry.
No.
He felt something furry, so then he, like, took out his video camera. And then he, like, ended up getting this thing out, and it was just a huge fucking spider underneath his door handle. Like, you know, like when you go to open your door handle? It was, like, crawled up in there. And so, yeah, apparently it was poisonous, but he escaped, like, bites and everything. But yeah, they ended up getting it out, and it was fucking huge. Like, it's on YouTube.
I'm never gonna see that.
He reached in, and it was furry. And he was like, oh, and it's two Australian blokes just mating it out. But yeah.
No.
It was gross.
No. I see tiny little spiders, and I still have to call my brother, my grandma, my mom.
Well, there's those ones.
Someone to go.
There's those ones in Alberta now that, like, will go into your, like, you know how, like, termites will, like, eat wood.
Please don't tell me.
There's ones that'll, like, live in wood.
Please stop what you're saying.
And then
Stop. Never talk about this again. No more of that.
It's like a huge thing.
No
going
more
on
of
in
this.
Alberta.
No more. I don't want to hear it about. No, ignorance. I want to live in ignorance. I will check my bed every day. Did you ever see that movie Holes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that creepy woman who's like, oh, I'm gonna, like,
I'm gonna put a curse on you!
So,
Even Stevens?
Yeah. And I was scared for, like, 3 years after I saw that movie that if my arm or my leg was outside of my bed, she was gonna grab it. So, like, I checked my bed every single day. I checked around my bed, under my bed, every day before I went to sleep to make sure that Madam, whatever her name wasn't living under there.
How old are you at this point?
I was probably 7 to 10. Like 7 up into
17
to now.
20.
But I'm just saying,
She's not there. Don't worry.
Are you sure? I would probably do the same thing with spiders. I would check all along here. I check. No,
because they live inside
Stop
and they crawl out like the cracks.
Are they big?
No, they're really little, but there's like thousands of them.
Stop. Answer the one question I ask, and then don't give me any more information. I don't want to know any of this.
It's like huge in Alberta now. There's thousands of spiders that'll like go into your house.
I hate you.
And people won't know for like years until like there's like a hole in their wall and then they just start like pouring out.
I hate you so much. I would burn my house down. Or call an exterminator, but I'd probably burn it down. Whatever.
They're probably in your house. You just don't know where they
Justin.
are. We should check. You want to check in here?
I hate him so much, you guys.
They'd be like crawling just like down your head.
I feel so uncomfortable. I want you to leave. Please leave.
I made all of that up. Okay.
Oh my god.
So what are we talking about now?
I'm so emotionally tired right now. I'm so scared. I feel itchy.
You're like, they're everywhere.
Do you ever... Okay, sometimes because spiders really, really scare me. So sometimes if I'm thinking about it late at night, I think about either spiders or the Saw face, you know?
Jigsaw?
Yeah, Jigsaw.
He's not that scary.
Freaks me out. But when it's really late at night and I'm super overtired and I'm just, like, getting paranoid about something, I'm like, there's probably a spider in my bed. There's probably a huge spider.
And then
it
eats away at your brain until you, like, turn your lights on and go look.
Yeah. Or I
do that for pedophiles in my closet.
He's probably gonna rape me.
I'm like, there's probably one in my closet. There's probably one in my... And then I find one and I'm like, dude, George, get out. He's like, fuck, fine.
We talked about this, Justin. I have to live in your closet.
It's like, alright.
I have to touch myself at night. So why are you so mad? I know why I'm so mad at you.
Because of all the spiders in my bed.
Fucking hate
They
them.
crawl into your ears and...
You're the worst. I hope you enjoy hell when you're there. I hope you like it.
Have you ever seen tapeworms? Are you...
Yeah.
Tapeworms are like...
Terrifying.
They are terrifying. I think that's probably one of my biggest fears is having like a tapeworm.
I don't live in constant fear of it.
Well, I don't either. I'm not like every day you wake up and you're like, oh, I got tapeworms.
Yeah, no, but like if I'm really hungry, because you know there's those days where you're just starving no matter how much you eat for like 3 days or 4 days. I'm like, I probably have a tapeworm.
I don't think about it that way. I think about it like, I'm going to poop one day and there's going to be like a little worm in it and I'm going to be like, shit, that's probably tapeworm babies.
Oh my god, that would be terrifying. Has that happened to you yet?
Yeah.
No, it hasn't.
I've pooped out worms.
Well.
And cockroaches and spiders and... I poop out a lot of shit. Car keys once.
Car keys. Okay. I had this leech on me one time at...
oh, I hate leeches.
Yeah. Just in the water, there were like 4 on my leg when I was like 7. And now I can't go into lakes. I can't do it. It has ruined lakes for me. I'll be that annoying girl who's like, no, I won't go in. I'll just like sit here and tan. Like I would go in. I'm sweating. I'm hot. I just want to be wet and cold. Doesn't everybody? And it's
I just want to be wet and cold.
And cold. Because I'm too hot. I'm too sweaty and hot and I feel like I'm dying. But like, I can't
leeches,
do about it.
leeches will get you.
They'll get you. And I know you just pull it off and it's fine.
But it's gross.
It's gross and I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't like leeches either.
No, but they do really good things for like people who are like bleeding, right? It like sucks up the blood.
Last summer, I had leeches all over me when we were camping.
That's super.
We went in the reservoir.
Super gross. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
and then I got out and there was leeches all over me.
Super gross.
So people were just like plucking them off of me. It was gross, yeah.
That is super, super awful.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue on with a new question and never speak about bugs again. Never again.
What about like The Bug's Life?
No more. Okay, actually, I like that movie.
Yeah?
I
haven't seen that movie in a really long time.
Neither have I, but I really, really liked it. Okay, wait. I'm confused with this.
I'm so excited for Easter dinner.
So am I.
I'm gonna have like ham and potatoes and turkey and face. I'm so excited.
Face is the best.
Yeah.
My parents are in Vegas because it's their 17th wedding anniversary. So me, my brother, my grandma, and my grandpa, and then Jesse's friend Ron are coming over. Ron. Coming over.
It's like your boyfriend Bob. Do I have to... I guess you can't edit that out. Whatever.
Whatever. It's okay. I was texting him the other day and I was like, we're talking about you on the U now. You're just known as that guy that I like who's in Thailand now. He's like, cool. Talk about butts. And I was like, okay.
Butts.
Yeah, I don't know what we were talking about. Ron.
Easter. I'm excited for Easter.
I'm so excited for food.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I haven't eaten at all today just so I can Easter.
Just so I can Easter. It's a verb now.
Yeah.
I'm having chicken and little mini, oh my god, cabbage rolls and pierogies and stuffing.
You're having Ukrainian Easter.
I'm Ukrainian. So,
are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Wait, no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Is your dad Ukrainian?
Yeah, my dad's side of the family is Ukrainian.
Are they in Ukraine?
Well, not anymore.
Are they like long gone Ukrainian?
Not anymore.
Like how many generations ago were in Ukraine?
I would say I think it's my grandma's parents.
So your great-grandparents were Ukrainian?
Yeah.
Okay, my great-grandparents were Irish.
Okay, so you're like part Irish except for
and Scottish.
Tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that explains your powerful liver.
I think, yeah, exactly. No, I'm like Irish, Scottish, and like Canadian.
Okay.
I'm like 100% Albertan.
Yeah.
It's been like 4 generations, and nobody in my family has lived outside of Alberta. Like, including the ones in jail, including like everyone, they're all in jail in Alberta or living in Alberta, and like...
Oh my god, no, I have family
just
all
redneck
over
as fuck.
Ontario, in BC. I probably have family all over Canada. I don't know most of my family.
I know all of my family, and they're all in Alberta. I have not that big a family. On my mom's side, I have one uncle, one cousin. The other one's in jail. Yeah. And then on my dad's side, there's a bunch of people. I don't really talk to any of them, but they're all in Edmonton.
Are you closer to your mom's side or your dad's side?
Mom's side.
Yeah, me too. Like, my dad's side, he has an uncle who I talk to and, like, stay at his place for spring classes. And then he has another brother who, like, I don't want to say this because they might watch this, but, like, everyone's, like, not a great fan of. And that is just that. So, we're not, like, super close to them.
I'm close to my mom's side because there's only two of them.
Yeah, well.
And my dad's side is, like, super religious.
Oh.
And kind of conservative. Like, they're the nicest people ever, but they're just, like, conservative, which is, like, not my family at all. No. And then, like, my mom's side is either, like, in jail or, like, actually just fun. So, that's...
Give or take, like, whatever. Yeah, so, hey. That's a thing. Easter.
So what were you going to say about Ask FM before I interrupted you with ham?
Oh, there was some girl who wanted to, like, have sex, but then she didn't want to have sex, and it was just... We can skip it, whatever.
Was it you?
Yeah. I just can't do it. I don't know how. Okay, let's go do a fan fiction real quick.
Alright, do we have some new ones?
We have a part 2 of the one that we read last time for Patreon, which if you're on Patreon, thank you so much. You probably saw that.
What we got a t-shirt design.
Well, that's just a website to do t-shirts.
Oh, gay.
Lame.
Wait.
Okay, wait.
There's a whole bunch of shit.
Okay, we can do these topics.
Let's start doing this.
Okay.
Fuck fan fiction. I don't want to do that shit
anyways. Send us some more because we really don't have much. We have like one super long one from Lexi, which I love and it was great, but it's too long for this.
These are good. These could tide us over for a while.
Okay.
Are you for or against the death penalty?
I used to be incredibly for it, but then I feel like you start getting out of that haze of like the law is always right and you always convict the right person and you let the people who aren't guilty go free, and that just doesn't happen. You know, sometimes people are convicted wrongly.
I was convicted. Actually, funny story. I'm being sued for $250,000 right now.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
There was an accident 3 years ago.
I can't tell if you're lying or not.
I'm not. I'm just not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it or not. I'll talk to you about it after. Okay. Anyways, but it's not a big deal.
It's just $250,000, like whatever. Pocket change.
Pocket full of sunshine. I gotta love and you saw this. Oh, I know. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Justin killed him.
So the death penalty. I don't think we should get it because I might get it.
Because Justin's gonna die.
No.
What are you talking about?
I'll talk to you about it after. Fuck off. So the death penalty. Mm-hmm. I would say no.
Yeah.
Because I think that death is not as bad as living in prison for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But also, that's just taking up space.
And also, it's costing the taxpayers money. But then again, if you look at the states where the death penalty still exists, statistically, they're the most racist states. And it's mainly used
They're the most racist states.
Yeah, and then in those racist states,
it's just the really, like,
convicted more.
It's just like the really conservative, or like, what's a Republican?
Yeah, it's, conservative states. Like
yeah. But yeah, it's just that, man. That just, it all kind of ties in. They're like against gays. They're against people living.
Unless you're in a womb.
They're against life. They're against me. All right.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about prisoners being used to test medical?
No, they're still people. Unless it was a rapist, in which case do whatever the fuck you want to that sick fuck.
Unless it's a rapist. I think like people who are 100% convicted
of a serious crime.
Of murder. Like cold-blooded murder, like rape, stuff like that. And if we need to test medical things to make sure that they're okay, I would say do it.
I would prefer it be on horrible human beings like that who aren't like mentally, you know, it's not like an explanation they have like a mental deficit or something.
It's better than animals.
It is better than animals. That was what I was going to say. I would prefer it be on these cold-hearted, horrible, rapist, violent murderers. You know, like, obviously not someone who's, like, forced to kill someone because someone else is, like, threatening them. Or,
yeah,
you know,
like not stuff like that.
Violent.
I'm pretty sure, like, the judge could make the call.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on, I guess, the risks involved with the possible medication, too. But Yeah, I don't know. I took my criminology class last semester and I loved it. And basically, you just learned that every prisoner over the age of 50, at least in California, costs taxpayers, I think, like $1 million a year. Like, every individual person, just because of their healthcare, like, they get better healthcare than people in the States do anyways.
They got good shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're broke, go to jail.
What they need to do is they need to legalize weed all across the States.
Seriously.
Tax it like crazy, use that tax money into the prison system so there's going to be less people in there for, like, dealing weed.
Yes.
And they're going to have more money to, you know, use on people that...
Are you pro-marijuana?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, legalize it.
Legalize that shit.
I don't know, I think that's so stupid.
I'm like, legalize, weed, legalize shrooms.
Yeah. What do shrooms do?
But then, like, heroin, cocaine, stuff like that, keep that illegal, because that'll fuck you up.
There are a couple countries where it's legalized, and, like, obviously drug trafficking and, like, that whole, like, black market business is just non-existent. Yeah. You know, and I feel like it takes away the stigma of being addicted. Like, you can obviously reach out for help more efficiently, and it's safer if you're really involved in that. So, while I'm not like, yeah, let's legalize cocaine, it's like, there are definitely some pros to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're just... I feel like you shouldn't have such a stigma on addiction.
And legalize prostitution.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm absolutely for that. Like, 100%.
Yeah.
Safer for everyone involved.
Anarchy. Legalize murder. Okay. What movie have you watched the most times?
10 Things I Hate About You.
Really?
Yeah, I love that movie.
It's not that great.
I know, but it's just, like, really sentimental to me.
So it's just something that you just watch when you're... like
if
crying.
I'm in a bad mood or something, or if I'm like, oh, I miss Heath
That's
Ledger.
definitely like a girl movie to watch when you're like crying for some stupid girl reason.
What do you watch when you need to cry? Do you have something that you watch?
I'll watch Furious 7 if I needed to.
Okay.
Or Interstellar.
I still need to watch Interstellar. I have not seen it.
I never get the feeling that's like I need to cry.
Okay. I get that sometimes.
Well, yeah.
I watch either The Fault in Our Stars or the Buffy Season 2 finale.
What's the movie I've watched the most? Probably The Fast and Furious. All of them.
Yeah? Did you watch them all to go to this movie?
Oh, yeah. I've probably seen all of them 10 times.
That's ridiculous.
Same with the Die Hard movies. I've probably seen them like 10 times,
That's ridiculous, too.
But I only watch them, like, I would never watch a movie more than once in a year.
Okay.
That drives me fucking insane. Like,
alright.
This is one of the biggest pet peeves I have, is when people can watch the movies, and Jamie's editing this right now, so she knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. She will watch Finding Nemo 20 times in a week. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, or even if I've seen, like, I will not watch Finding Nemo in the next 3 years. Because I know exactly what happens. And it's a good movie. Great movie. I fucking love that movie. I know exactly what happens. And I saw it, like, less than a year ago. Yeah. So why the fuck would I watch it again? Watch a new movie that you've never seen.
Okay, I can see your point.
If it's a movie that I kind of forget what happens, or I'm like... Or if a new movie's coming out and that's... Like, I watch all the Fast and Furious movies to get up to the 7th one. But, like, if it's something that I know exactly what happens, I know the movie really well, then why the hell would I watch it?
I don't know. Like, me and Jess used to hang out all the time, and we would watch P.S. I Love You, like, at least once a week, and Step Brothers. That was our routine. We would get into our room, we, like, make some popcorn on the weekend, stay up all night, have our one cooler because we were, like, 15, and watch P.S. I Love You and cry, and then go to bed watching Step Brothers. Like, for probably 3 or 4 months we did that.
I would never be able to do that.
It was the funnest thing. Like, we would just sit there and talk because we knew what happened in the movies, and then we would get to a sad part and we would cry, and then we would just, like, mimic the dialogue. It was a really fun time. And there was a period when I watched one episode of one TV show every single day for 3 months with my cheese tortellini. That was my routine when I got home from school. Make some tortellini, watch Once More with Feeling from Buffy. Saw that episode like 110 times.
Wait, you watched the same episode every day for like 3 months?
For like 3 months. That was how I relaxed from school.
The fuck is wrong with you? That's almost psychotic.
No, it was so good. I know every word to that episode now, and that is something I'm proud to say.
I'm pretty sure that's psychotic.
Well, that's okay.
I'm worried about you now.
Aren't you usually? Like, my God. We've been doing this for over an hour.
Like, that's really fucked up. I'm gonna end this podcast on that. We have a bunch of other shit to talk about next podcast, but that's fucked up.
So send us some emails and give us some topics, but mostly give us some fan fiction. Send it to outsidethecomfortzone@outlook.com.
Don't give us fan fiction. Give us more topics, because topics are more fun to talk about
fan fiction.
than reading fan fiction.
It's the funnest.
Ashley can read it on her own time.
No, well, I do, but I also want to read it here.
Okay.
So thank you guys for coming. Follow us on Twitter. Our links are always down below. And thank you to Jamie, who is the new person editing and uploading this, because it makes my life so much easier.
And thank you to Lena, Megan, Melissa, Bethany, Justin, Floraisa, Courtney, Alex, Ray Bay, Caitlin, Karmyn, Sam, and Laura.
Thank you guys. And if you want to join that family, link down below. And we will see you next Wednesday.
What goes through somebody's head where they're like,
fuck garbage
fuck
cans.
those garbage cans. Like, I'm gonna knock down all of them.
So, would you say his arms were in the air like he just did not care?
Like, his arms were in the air.
Love harms.
Like, he just didn't care. He waved his elbows to the ground